Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. Today we are out on High Rock Lake, put in at the
Dutch Second Boating Access.
And the reason I did it that way is because I can't remember what this place is called, but I'm in the neighborhood because I need to get my native drive fixed, and I had to swing by Rock Outdoor, so I figured before I drop it off I might as well make a day of it and do a little fishing. But I'm out here in the water now. Let me get to it.
I can tell you what that means. I can tell you what that means. River rats, and cool stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you. River rats, and cool stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you.
Goodness. Woo! Man, look at that fella. Mount that guy on the wall. Safe to say we're off to a good start. Let's get him in the water. False alarm. What the heck is this? Ah! Never fails, guys. It never fails. I don't know. I don't know what it is about me. I cannot go bass fishing without catching one of these guys. All right, you know my expression. No day of fishing is complete without the accidental catfish. Oh, man. Look at that little guy. I thought I had one. Let's get him back in the water. Go. Whoa, he's a big one. Yeah. Heck yeah. Woo. His head is huge, but he's actually not that big. Man alive, yeah, I thought that fish was a lot bigger. All right, look at him, but look at the head. Man, that head is huge, but the rest of his body doesn't really match. That's a nice fish there. Look at that guy. Guys, I've been fishing for about 4 hours. Aside from the catfish, this was the only bite that I've gotten today. So I'm not exactly laying into them, but that's a nice fish. It almost makes the day worth it. Let's get him back in the water. And now it's time for tackle roundup. All right, guys, what I caught that fish on was this. It's the same old bag that I have that's all, the label's ruined, but it is a 4-7 Lures trick worm in my signature color called Heck Yeah. Let me show it to you. That's what the coloration looks like. It's kind of like a brown and orange. It's that kind of coloration. It's a 6-inch trick worm, and I was fishing it on a 1/8 ounce shaky head jig. Now, I gotta level with you, I ain't exactly hitting on much. The only other bite that I had of the day was that catfish, and I caught that on a jig. But I mean, I spent about 1.5 to 2 hours trying to make topwater happen. That was a absolute total waste of time. Yeah, topwater wasn't happening, and yeah, I just haven't been able to hit on much anything else. But I'm gonna get back to it, try to catch something else with my 4-7 Lures trick worm in Heck Yeah. You can check them out online. Use promo code ABIDE for a 10% discount. And that concludes today's tackle roundup.
Well, I ain't got no money. Well, he ain't got no money. And a slap run out of beans. And a slap run out of beans. And the kids are getting hungry. I can tell you what that means. I can tell you what that means. River rats and cooler stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you. River rats and cooler stew. Baby, that's what I'm cooking you.
All right. Oh my God, he's so. All right, guys, not a big one, but nice and healthy. Look how fat he is. Heck yeah. Look at that little fella. As I stated earlier, I haven't exactly been laying into him, but glad this guy came out to play. Let's get him back in the water. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I had a good time out here. It was a beautiful day to be out on the water, but I mean, was able to catch a couple fish, but I wasn't exactly putting a hurting on them or anything, but was able to catch a few. And that's what's like, what I think is really cool about like high rock is, I don't know, whatever strain of largemouth that's out here is, it's not like by the Catawba River bass that I generally fish. These things are just built different. You know, they're not necessarily long, but they're very big and stout. It just seems to be the case with, even if you catch a small one, it's a pretty stout fish. But anyways, it was really cool. Got to spend a little time out here, but currently I'm getting sunburnt, so I think I'm going to call it a day. If you'd like to know anything about what I did today, the lures, the launch, or anything else, you can look down in the description box. I'm going to leave some additional information down there. But while you're there, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The channel's updated every week with new fishing content and new fishing adventures. So, I'll be seeing you next week. This is Josh, and this is Abide Fishing.
Birds are attacking me.